Sleaze, presented by McDonald's. Best part about working at McDonald's is the people.
James Van Der Beek, speaking up openly about his colorectal cancer diagnosis and his immediate reaction about getting the news. He's speaking out honestly to help raise awareness about a disease that is becoming more common in otherwise healthy adults under the age of 55.
On August 31st of last year, I became one of the many, many millions of Americans who found out I have cancer. It was stage 3 colorectal cancer. I went in to get a colonoscopy. Felt really good as I was coming out of anesthesia that I had finally done it. And as I was coming out of the haze, the gastroenterologist said in his most pleasant bedside manner, "It is cancer." And I think I went into shock. There's a part of me that felt like maybe I wanted to break down and fall apart, but then the more logical part came in and said, well, you just don't have the information yet. You don't know what this is. Woke up the next morning like I hadn't woken out of a bad dream, and thus began the full-time job of having cancer.
And here's a guy, Barnes, who's just been all about his family throughout the years. He's giving credit to his extraordinary wife, Kimberly.
I don't get through this without her. She's, there's no way I get through this without her. And as much as it sucked to be me in this past year, at moments, stretches, there's not a moment that I would ever have wanted to trade with her and have had to be her watching me go through that. She is extraordinary.
He seems like a really good guy. I have followed him in social media and seen him pop up in all situations. Prior to this, he seems like a really good dude.
Very down to earth as well. Hey, the investigation into the tragic death of One Direction member Liam Payne has taken a significant turn as authorities have now ruled out suicide in the case. Yes, law enforcement in Argentina shared that his demise was not due to suicide, but rather linked to the effect of drugs he had taken before the fatal incident at the hotel. And as we mentioned a couple of days ago, 3 individuals arrested in connection. The one hotel employee, a friend, and then the alleged drug dealer.
I mean, the odds of him going through all that with all the drugs and everything and happen to be at that balcony at that time to fall over it from passing out or whatever, it must be slim.
All these drugs in his hotel room, including a potent mix known as pink cocaine. Because we're all learning what that is now.
More people popping up about that. Apparently it's floating around Hollywood.
Unbelievable. Hey, Mark Wahlberg didn't let a recent setback dampen his spirit as he celebrated the grand opening of his new Vegas restaurant, Flecha Cantina. He had a minor fire incident the other day. Here he was talking about what actually happened at the fire.
It was a very unfortunate incident, but it was contained. It was a fire pit that malfunctioned. Well, you see also the reflection in the window there. It makes it look like the fire is inside the building, but it was actually just outside on the patio. I mean, we were literally open an hour later. No, nobody was injured, thank God. And our grand opening went off last night without a hitch. But we now literally have the hottest restaurant in the world, no pun intended.
But at least, he was thrilled deep down because there was no damage, and it gave him a hook to get on and promote the hell out of it. That guy is a pimp extraordinaire.
Talking about now the hottest restaurant in Vegas. Come on.
Pimp it.
Yeah. How did we not know this after all these years that Hugh Grant has a middle name, Mungo? His full name is Hugh John Mungo Grant.
Mungo?
I guess it was just revealed, apparently, for some new movie he's about to do.
Well, the fact that it's Mungo that's why we don't know.
He's doing all these interviews. Here's something else we just found out about Hugh Grant.
Do you have a favorite Christmas song?
I truly dread Christmas music. The first time I hear it in a shop.
Yeah, which is what about now, right? About October.
About bloody now.
He is slowly becoming my new number one grumpster. I mean, replacing Larry David.
All of these interviews with him are hilarious.
Own it.
Hey, guess who just turned 50? Leonardo DiCaprio. Yeah, he had a big bash. And, of course, all his pals were there. Steven Spielberg, Robert De Niro, Brad Pitt, Tobey Maguire. All the A-listers.
Yeah, and 47 23-year-old actresses, models.
And girlfriend, yes.
Yeah.
That is your Celebrity Sleaze.